Hello, I'm Moshe Gazit, and welcome to Air-Qualitee. In our ongoing exploration of Measurabl's Business of Sustainability report, we've been looking at the powerful trends driving change in commercial real estate. We've already discussed the impact of policy, occupancy shifts, and operational interventions. Today, I want to focus on two equally critical and often intertwined forces: the evolution of our energy grid and the increasing volatility of our climate. These are profound long-term shifts that are fundamentally altering how we source energy for our buildings and how we design them for resilience. Let's first consider the grid mix evolution. The US electricity grid, like many around the world, is undergoing a historic transformation. The report highlights that renewable energy sources accounted for an impressive 24% of US electricity generation in 2024. This isn't just a fleeting statistic, it's a clear trend. The latest US government projections estimate that net greenhouse gas emissions will decrease significantly by 2030, 2035, and 2040, largely due to this shift from fossil fuels to renewables. As utilities phase out coal and expand wind, solar, and battery storage capacity, real estate portfolios that align with these cleaner grid resources will decarbonize faster and achieve greater operational savings. We saw earlier in the report that carbon emissions from buildings are often declining faster than energy use itself. This grid evolution is a primary reason. But grid modernization is also unlocking smarter energy management. Enhanced demand response programs and time-of-use pricing are allowing real estate owners to optimize when they consume energy, shifting consumption to cleaner, lower-cost periods. Properties that integrate on-site renewables, energy storage, and smarter demand-side strategies will gain a significant competitive edge. They'll be lowering their carbon intensity, better managing volatile energy costs, and staying ahead of regulatory shifts. This is a dynamic space, and staying attuned to these grid changes is no longer optional for savvy asset managers. The second, and increasingly urgent trend is climate volatility. Shifting weather patterns and the rise in extreme weather events are creating entirely new categories of risk and unpredictability for energy consumption, resilience planning, and overall asset performance. The report underscores that insurers and lenders are now very seriously factoring climate resilience into their calculations. Properties that fail to address these physical risks, such as floodproofing in hurricane-prone regions like Florida and Texas, or investing in energy-resilient designs like microgrids in wildfire-prone states like California, are already facing higher insurance premiums and potentially lower net cash flow to service debt. The financial stakes are enormous. Climate-related risks are projected to impact more than $1 trillion in real estate asset values globally by 2030. The Task Force for Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, TCFD, calls for both transition risk, like policy changes, and physical risk assessment, driving U.S. real estate to prioritize measures like floodproofing, energy resilience, and carbon reduction. These aren't isolated efforts. They contribute to the broader decline in energy and carbon intensity by fostering data-driven decisions and proactive mitigation. The report even quantifies the potential delta in insurance costs. By 2030, the premium for being in a higher risk, extreme weather state could be 24% greater than the national average, compared to a 32.5% discount for being in a lower risk state. This gap is expected to widen. So, how does Air-Qualitee help building owners and operators navigate these complex, interconnected trends? Regarding grid mix evolution, our Rad Green platform provides the real-time energy consumption data that is essential for participating in demand response programs or optimizing for time-of-use pricing. By understanding precisely when and how your building uses energy, you can make informed decisions about integrating on-site renewables or energy storage, aligning your operations with a cleaner, more dynamic grid. When it comes to climate volatility, our comprehensive building MRI approach, which includes monitoring not just air quality, but also factors like humidity and temperature, can provide early indicators of conditions that might exacerbate climate-related risks, such as mold growth potential in flood-prone areas or extreme heat stress on HVAC systems. While we don't directly model all physical climate risks, the operational data we provide is a crucial input for resilience planning and for demonstrating proactive management to insurers and investors. Furthermore, ensuring optimal indoor environmental quality through our solutions, like INEX filtration, becomes even more critical when outdoor conditions are compromised by extreme weather or poor air quality events, like wildfire smoke. In essence, the evolving energy grid offers opportunities for decarbonization and cost savings, while climate volatility presents significant risks that demand proactive resilience strategies. Both require a deep understanding of a building's operational and environmental performance, an understanding that can only come from accurate, continuous data. Thank you for joining this discussion on these profound shifts impacting our industry. Understanding the evolution of our energy sources and the increasing risks from climate change is fundamental to future-proofing our real estate assets and building a more sustainable and resilient future. We at Air-Qualitee are committed to providing the tools and insights to help you on this journey.